organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up on this Thursday edition of Daily Iowan TV, the Black and Gold take over the Windy City while the Green Party invades the IMU. All of that and your 3-day weather forecast are on the way. Your Daily Iowan TV news update starts now.
I'm Tom Brokaw. For more than 100 years now, the University of Iowa community has been waking up to the Daily Iowan. Today, it's the largest newsroom in eastern Iowa. And now you can see the news every night on Daily Iowan TV and get it anytime worldwide at dailyiowan.com.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Gabby Dunn. Home Lay, a former faculty member of the Iowa City Community School District, is now suing that same district. Lay is suing the school district for allegedly not promoting him to a position based on racial discrimination for being Vietnamese. Lay filed suit for the case last week. The Daily Iowan will bring more details as they become available at dailyiowan.com. Iowa City is going green Thursday evening, with the Green Party's 2013 annual national meeting taking place at the university's Iowa Memorial Union. 2012 Green presidential nominee will be leading the gathering, with many of the party's members expected to be in attendance as the party continues to try to emerge as a strong and imperative party in the 21st century, while also stressing what separates them from Republicans and Democrats. Over 140 elected Green Party officials are serving in primarily local government or board positions, although the party has seen a handful of candidates serve in mayoral positions, including for Santa Monica, California, former Mayor Mike Feinstein. And now for a quick look at your 3-day weather forecast. Eric Nygaard is standing by.
Thanks, Gabby. Our current temperature is 85 degrees, but we can expect things to cool down as we head into the evening hours with scattered thunderstorms tonight and an overnight low of 65 degrees. The cool down and rain continues tomorrow with a high of 78 and an overnight low of 52 degrees. The sun comes out on Saturday with a high of 73 degrees and an overnight low of 49 degrees, rounding out the 3-day forecast. Well, that's all we have for you in weather. Have a good weekend, and back to you in the studio, Gabby.
The debate about whether or not to raise Dubuque Street becomes even more controversial. The Iowa Historic Preservation Commission has yet to reach a consensus about whether or not they are in favor of the project. Their organization is committed to keeping Iowa City historic neighborhoods intact. Last-minute plans were made to discuss whether or not they will support the project on Thursday evening. Although because a 24-hour advance notification was not given, there will be no public comment during the meeting. Big Ten Media Days officially wrapped up its business in the Windy City on Thursday afternoon. The annual preseason meet and greet featured players and coaches from every Big Ten school, with several Iowa players making the trip along with head coach Kirk Ferentz, who has gone winless with the Black and Gold since picking up his 100th victory with the program in a double overtime defeat of Michigan State in East Lansing on October 13th of last year. Our own Cody Goodwin was in Chicago for that week. And Cody, what did the Hawks have to say?
Thanks, Gabby. Cody Goodwin here in the Sports Cubicle. Just got back from Chicago, where the Hawkeyes were, in fact, there for Big Ten Media Days. Not a lot of news coming out as Kirk Ferentz, his initial press conference in the massive ballroom there at the Hilton Hotel, was cut short just how he liked it. Not a lot of questions there. He was the shortest press conference of any of the head coaches there at Big Ten Media Days. But, of course, there were some questions addressed, including some injuries. Not necessarily injuries, but a few players underwent appendectomies. That's James Morris and Jordan Lomax. Both are okay. Morris was actually in Chicago for the Media Days, one of the 3 players that Ferentz brought along with him. In other news, the quarterback question, still a question for now, but that and more will be answered at the Iowa Media Days here in a couple weeks in August. That's all we got from Chicago. Back to you, Gabby.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on this Thursday edition of the program, but you can read more on all of today's stories in Friday's pages of the Daily Iowan. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into those pages. Read up on all the news and notes from this week's Big Ten Media Days and get more info on the Green Party meeting from Thursday night. That's your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out at the same time tomorrow or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching and have a great night.